So today I'm going to be playing around a little bit with the Tati beauty palette, and I want to create like a really glam eye. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but I did a whole review on this palette. I did a really pretty like pinky glittery look. Pretty much went in with like all the shades of Poet. So now I want to create a glam eye using like some of the browns and the smokier tones. So that's my plan. Just jump right into it. So if you haven't watched my review, I'll link that. But yeah, this palette is beautiful. So I definitely want to play around with a little bit more and show you guys like a really glam eye to create with this palette. So just a simple rundown of the palette really quickly. So this comes with 6 different shades. You can see here. And then it comes in 4 different finishes. So we have a glitter, metallic, sequin, and matte. So yeah, that's kind of the basis of this palette. I'm first going to go in the matte row and take the shade Soothe. I don't really prime, I just put concealer on because it just gets rid of like, it just makes a nice base. And use a primer, you don't even have to. I just have like a lot of discoloration in my eyes, on my eyelids, which is why I like to conceal them before I go in with eyeshadow. Okay, now I'm going to take Soothe. I'm going to start blending that into the crease. I've noticed in my videos when I'm doing eyeshadow, I like pause a lot in between my words because I'm just like focused on the eyeshadow. Like I'll be like, so I am blending this in to the crease. Like it, oh my gosh, I can't. It makes editing so annoying because I'm trying to get rid of those pauses. So I definitely had a little bit of pink left over on my brush. And this is looking a little pink, but it's fine. Okay, now I'm going to go into the matte in the shade Story. And again, just putting that in the crease, kind of warming it up. Kind of want to like make a smoked out wing a little bit, but I want to go in with a sequin shade. Okay, so I'm going to take the sequin in the shade Ritual, and I'm going to make this into a little wing. And this isn't supposed to be like very precise or anything. I just kind of want to blow it out. Like I want that wing effect, but I don't actually want a legit wing. If that makes any sense. And I'm doing this before I put all the glitter and everything on just because I don't think I'd be able to do it over the glitter. I mean, I'm mainly going to be keeping the glitter in the center of the lid, but again, I don't want this, it doesn't need to be super sharp or like obvious. It's just to add depth to the eye, honestly. So as you can see, it's not a super crazy difference, but it definitely like brings that smokiness to the eye. And again, it doesn't need to be perfect, like just kind of place it on there and blend it out. It's almost supposed to look like a little messy because then it gives that smokiness rather than like being precise. And it definitely takes the pressure off because I feel like when I know I'm going in with a liquid liner and I want a precise wing, it just never happens for me. Like I just can never get a perfect wing. Whereas with this, I'm not worried about getting it perfect because it's not supposed to be. And if I mess up, you can easily wipe away eyeshadow better than you can liquid liner. Especially once you finish a look and then you go in with liquid liner. If you mess up, it's like you kind of have to redo the whole look. So it makes it really difficult. Yeah, I haven't really been wearing liquid eyeliner recently. I've been sticking with like either no wings or I'll do like a little wing out of eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm going to mix 2 metallics because I don't know which one I want to do. And I like both of them, so I'm going to go in with the metallic in Aura and the metallic in Soothe. If I wanted this to be a little bit more metallic, I would definitely go in with a wet brush, but I'm just using this as a base for a glitter, so I don't really care if it's super metallic. It's just not coming out as metallic as it would if I used a wet brush. I will say though, with this formula, I don't find these metallics to be super metallic. Like, I find them to be a mix between a metallic and a shimmer, whereas like Anastasia, like metallic eyeshadows are metallic. If you have tried them, you know what I'm talking about. They're very like intense, whereas these are definitely not as intense as ABH, but there are definitely many different types of metallics. Some people like their metallics a little bit more subtle. Some people want them to be super, super foiled. So it kind of just depends what you like. For the glitter, I'm going to take Soothe, and I'm going to apply that with my finger. And I'm just like dabbing that on. I'm not like rubbing it. I'm also just going to add in a little bit of the glitter in Aura. They do look pretty similar. I mean, how pretty is that? And it's like not too crazy, you know what I mean? Like it's subtle enough, but it's glam enough as well. For the inner corner, I'm going to mix a little bit of Aura Sequin and Metallic. And then I'm probably just going to take the metallic on the brow bone. I'm going to mix a little bit of Soothe and, what's this one? Story, the mattes. And I'm going to place that on the lower lash line. And then I actually might take a little bit of Ritual as well. Just kind of keep that in the outer corner. And I'm going to take a little bit of Soothe and just kind of blend that. And I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of Ritual, the matte shade, and I want to deepen up the crease just a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of carefully trying to blend that a little bit. And then I might try to clean up the wing a little bit. Okay, those are the finished eyes so far. I'm going to apply some lashes, and then I'm just going to finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I will be back. Okay, so here is my finished look. These are the finished eyes. I just love it. I think it's super glam, but also you can even keep it simple and not use the glitter and just use the metallic, but I think the glitter just adds like a little bit of something. And again, I really love the Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette. I want to do like a super smoky eye using this row. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little like glam eye tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.